Did you, I don't know if you noticed this ring I was wearing. I know you did, because everybody on Facebook was going nuts saying, what is the ring that Lynn has on her left hand, okay? Well, it's another little special treat. This is so funny. They're telling we're gonna reveal the price, but I don't even know what it is, to be honest with you. Okay, whoa. No wonder it's another one of our anniversary surprises. It's $89.98. This is Hubei Turquoise. This is the highest of blue in color. Well, if you love that high blue color, you're seeing that right here, perfectly demonstrated. And a 3-stone, handcrafted, beautiful sterling silver ring. Right now I have sizes 5 through 12. Here's where that 5 flex pays for the anniversary really comes into play. The buy more and save with your shipping. You will get this at home for $18. And it, honest to goodness, it feels like it was custom, well, it was custom made for you.
These are all individually custom made. Now, I don't want to give everybody the impression, you know, just recently, you've seen a lot of Hubei turquoise. So everybody's thinking that, oh, you can just, you know, get this anytime you want, right? That it's available. It's not, all right? This is what they call antique, vintage turquoise. Do you notice you're not seeing any big beaded necklaces here? Here's, these are original samples.
Can I show some of those too? Because these are the...
This is actually the same material. I picked this up in the early 80s. Do you see these? See these right here?
Right here.
Okay, this is what makes Hubei Hubei. This is what it's known for. This is antique, vintage turquoise. You can't even get this. These are specimens. I can't tell you the number of times people have actually tried to buy my specimens off me. This is actually from the late 70s, early 80s, when I actually was dealing in this rough, and these were my specimen samples of this. This is the same material, came from that same date, that same period. Last year, we were able to work 2 deals. One was an incredible deal. We had the December TS last year, which was a Hubei necklace that blew everybody away. I mean, it was amazing, crazy, crazy deal. So we had some residual material left from that. This is actually out of another private collection, which we did cabochons. And this material, to tell you the truth, guys, is the material you just don't see. You can't buy it. This is all the top grade material you see there. Everyone's gonna be uniquely different in their own right. There's no 2 of these that will be totally identical. Look at the spider webbing in this. Look at the quality of this. If this ring, they give us a big color variance on this because of the material and what it is. You cannot, this is so unique, this is so special, this is so wonderful. This is something that really is a collector item. When this material's gone, it's gone. And I don't even have a lot of it, okay? We got this out of one of the original miners, private collector. He's in his 80s. We actually got it through his family. He's still around. But when these miners, when you know, this was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. When the original miners were mining this, they all put away, well, not all of them. There's probably a lot of them that wish they would have, but they kept this like their savings account. They put this away. They fell in love with it like I fall in love with it, and so it's never been offered. We're just, because kind of word of mouth, just a real strange thing. I think it's karma, basically, that's brought this to us, and so we're starting to see this material. But this is from private collections. And here again, this is the top grade material. You just don't see the tonnage of this or anything. You got a few hundred kilos. That's why you're not seeing a necklace here, right? You're just seeing these are brand new, these are exclusives. This is created from the top grade Hubei, old antique Hubei material. This is from a private collection. This isn't something where you've got thousands and thousands of them. We got this load, we got this particular load of rough material. Like you can see, every ring that we've shown you, you see how it's uniquely different in its own right?
Yeah.
There's no 2 of these that this is not matchy-matchy. They're all gonna be out of the Hubei material. They're gonna be out of the top grade material, but they're not going to be absolute matches. That's the only way you can work in this. This is one of the more highly collectible turquoises that we deal with. I didn't have any for years. And like I said, it started last year at the beginning, actually in January of 2019. Actually, the end of 2018 is when we, I'm sorry, beginning of late 2017, beginning of 2018 is when we started being able to kind of smell a deal or know that this material actually existed, and now we're able to start working it. So this won't last forever.
No.
We saved these for we actually saved these for the 24th anniversary.
Well, and the ring, just so everybody understands, we still have 5 through 12, but if you want the size 5, if you want the size 11, you want the size 12, they are gonna be gone in a matter of moments. I also wanna mention, you said that we don't have a necklace. We only have the pendant, but you'll notice, I mean, you don't have the ruff to be able, it's a gorgeous necklace, you put it on, but you know, you would love to do an entire Hubei necklace, but you wouldn't be able to do that, right, Jay?
Unfortunately not.
No. Okay, so yes, the necklace will be coming up. We do have the cuff bracelet, and we have a handful of matching earrings. A question on Facebook from Sandra. She just said, Jay, would you consider making a turquoise bolo?
Yeah. In fact, a lot of people have asked me for bolos. That'd be something, actually, I could make you a really fantastic bolos. I used to annoy, I used to have to go to a lot of business meetings, and so to annoy everybody, I'd wear my bolo ties. But they're actually a very fashion thing. Yes. You know, for years there, a lot of people remember bolos, men and women. Everybody had them, and then they kind of got so commercial, and they started making, they kind of lost that aspect. But yeah, absolutely, to answer your question, yes, I could actually do that for you if you'd like to see it. Yeah.
We used to do a couple in the Chaco Canyon collection, our Southwestern.
Yeah, Jennifer, well, yes. It's Native American.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Southwest design.
Right.
And so Native American, it's a standard thing that they do.
Yeah, we did for a while have them, so that'd be something fun to see in your line too.
I could do it. You know,
okay,
I don't want to compete with Jennifer, but yeah, I could do a bolo.
Yeah, that would be really cool. So I'm just tuning in right now. I'm seeing Hubei Turquoise. This is not the norm by any means. And
it's
for
not.
The anniversary, and I remember you saying this.
And it will not be the norm.
Jay said, well, during my anniversary, we're gonna be bringing back and revealing a few of the very, very limited pieces. Now, we often hear Jay talk about his private collection and like parcels that he has collected through the years. So even though, you know, a particular mine or there, you know, is not being mined anymore, or it's completely closed, whatever the case may be, there are certain circumstances that you have, you know, have had a little bit of your own parcels that you've kept to the side. Definitely not in the quantities, again, to ever be able to do a today's special or anything like that, but to be able to, you know, do something and bring back the ever so popular, the Hubei Turquoise in a key piece. That's why it was our reveal at under $90, like the ring and the cuff bracelet. Right. The ring right now, I know we have a clock up on the screen. We still, and let me double check, Rob, we still have sizes 5 through 12? Okay, we do, but yeah, we're getting very limited actually on all the sizes, but especially that size 5. Take advantage here of the 5 flex pays. But again, in terms of, you could not mass produce a piece like this. Look at the setting of this. You can't mass produce
it because you can't get the material, all right? You just can't, they're all individually hand cut, individually handmade. This comes out of a private collection. This material just literally is not available. You know, it was a miracle that we were able to obtain it. It literally was, it's really karma, miracle, connections. Even the people that now you have to understand, this is material, when I was dealing in this material in the late 70s and 80s, that's where this material came from. This is in my specimen case. This is my private specimens. So the reason I pulled them out of the case is to show you that this is the exact same material, right? So this came out of a private collection somebody had. This isn't new, this isn't fresh. This was mined in the late 70s, early 80s. This particular material actually came from one of the original mining families. It actually came from one of the original people that had part of the mine. They were the ones that actually owned part of the mine. They were involved in the original mining process in the Hubei. There were several miners involved at the time. It was owned by the Chu family, and they were the ones that did this material, to tell you the truth, in turquoise, is famous for numerous reasons, but one of the things it's known for, this was actually the very first material that came out of China. The very first, and it was all American miners, American prospectors, American lapidarists who actually went there when they opened China up to the public, because it was a closed society. It was the Americans who actually brought this to market. It has a rich history.
Okay, so it's our showstopper, brand new today, our Hubei Turquoise ring, item 682127. Now, we have the matching cuff bracelet that we're gonna highlight. We have a handful of the pendant with this beautiful multicolored gemstone